We're going to unpack some of the important words we use when we talk about spelling and phonics in education. These terms help us understand how children move from recognizing sounds to writing words correctly. As primary teachers, having a strong grasp of this terminology and the theories behind it helps us assess each child's stage of development and plan targeted teaching. Gentry's 5 stages of spelling development is one model we often use. It shows that children progress from pre-communicative scribbles to phonetic spelling and eventually to correct conventional spelling. Christy reminds us that spelling is both a cognitive process involving sound-letter connections and a social practice embedded in the wider literacy curriculum. The literacy nest also offers clear, practical ways to explain the difference between phonemes, graphemes, and morphemes, which is essential for classroom teaching. A phoneme is the sound you hear. It is smallest unit of sound in a word. For example, cat has 3 phonemes, C-A-T. The literacy nest emphasizes phonemic awareness as the foundation of decoding and spelling, aligning with Gentry's early developmental stages. A grapheme is the way you write the sound. It is the letter or group of letters that represent a phoneme. For example, C in cat is represented by the grapheme C. According to Christy, 2005, explicit instruction in grapheme phoneme correspondence supports students' ability to encode words accurately. A digraph is 2 letters with 1 sound. It is 2 letters working together to make 1 phoneme. Example, esh in ship, chin chip. A trigraph is 3 letters with 1 sound. It is 3 letters making a single phoneme. For example, ig in night, h in catch. This fits into Gentry's phonetic stage, where children experiment with letter combinations to match sounds, with a split digraph referring to the magic E. This is 2 letters making 1 sound but split by another letter. For example, cake, AE, or home, OE. A blend is a sound that stays separate but slide together. It is where 2 or more consonants in each sound is heard. For example, BL in black, set in stop. Schwa is the lazy vowel sound. It is the unstressed vowel sound often heard as For example, A in sofa, E in garden. A morpheme is the smallest unit of meaning. It is a word part with meaning, not just sound. For example, cat plus s, to say cats as in the plural. The literacy nest highlights that morphemes are crucial for teaching spelling beyond phonics, especially in Gentry's later transitional and correct stages. A prefix is added to the start of a word. For example, un in unhappy means not happy. A suffix is added to the end of a word. For example, ed in walked, ing in running. Orthography. This is the spelling system of a language. It is about the rules and patterns for writing in a language. Christy also frames orthography as part of the wider literacy system that requires explicit teaching, especially for irregular patterns in English. Gentry's work shows us that children progress through predictable stages in their spelling development. The literacy nest reminds us to break down words into phonemes, graphemes, and morphemes for clear, systematic instruction. Christy adds the perspective that spelling is a social and cultural practice, as well as a cognitive one, meaning we must give children authentic, meaningful opportunities to use their growing spelling knowledge in real communication.